Hey, I'm Suzanne Richardson, ETR's Managing Editor. As a special holiday bonus for you, I put together a quick writing technique that you can put to work right away. It's very simple, but it can make your writing at least twice as effective, twice as interesting, and twice as believable. Plus, it can make you a better storyteller and a stronger speaker. All you have to do is remember 3 words: show, don't tell. Good writers are masters of this technique. For instance, John Ford and Charlie Byrne, who are expert copywriters, use it all the time. Think of it as painting a picture with words. Here's one example. At boot camp this November, Charlie and John were giving a presentation about writing effective sales copy. One way to make your sales copy stronger is to make it timely. Now, if Charlie had said, "Good sales copy is timely," you'd know what he meant, but let's face it, that's a little boring. So he followed the show, don't tell rule. He said, "Last July I was in Denver for our 5 Days in July conference. At that time, gas was going for about $4.50 a gallon, and I was driving past a car wash when I noticed a sign. It had 5 words on it: waxed cars use less gas. Talk about sales copy that's timely." Instead of giving an abstract and, let's face it, a boring concept like sales copy must be timely, he told a story that showed the concept in action. You could see the boot camp attendees nodding their heads because they could picture exactly what he was saying and how it connected to the idea that sales copy must be timely. You see, once you show your audience what you're saying, it almost transforms from an opinion into a fact. You're giving them the so-called real version so they can come to their own conclusions. Here's another example of the show, don't tell rule in action. This past August, I was writing a sales letter for ETR's goal-setting program. In it, I told a story about Bob Cox meeting an acquaintance in a coffee shop. In my first draft, I wrote a sentence that said something like, "Last week, Bob and Richard met at a local coffee shop." Classic case of telling instead of showing. Not only is that sentence boring, it's unbelievable. In real life, no one says, "I went to the coffee shop." They say, "I went to Starbucks, the one on Monroe Avenue across from the old Rite Aid." So I rewrote the copy to say, "Last Tuesday, Bob and Richard got together for crullers and coffee at Java Joe's." Instantly, the picture is more vivid and it's more believable too. Here's one last example just to show you how this rule can help your sales copy pack a more powerful punch. As a copywriter, you want to constantly be thinking of benefits for your readers.